Document is any material which contains marks, sign or symbol, either visible, partially visible, or invisible, which convey a meaning or message to someone. Question document is any documents about which some issue has been raised or is under security is referred to as question document. Disputed document. The term disputed suggests that there is an argument or controversy over the document. In ordinary practice among examiners, disputed and question document are employed interchangeably that signify a document which is under special security. Holographic document. Any document which is completely written or signed by one person is known as holographic document. In a number of jurisdictions, a holographic will can be provided without anyone having witnessed its execution. Examination. Examination is the act of making close or critical study of any material which question document is the process necessary that is cover the facts about them. Comparison. It is the act of setting two or more items side by side to weigh the identifying qualities. Collation. Collation means critical comparison or side by side. Microscopic examination. Any examination or study which made with microscope in order to discover we need physical details. Oblique or sidelight examination. Any examination with the illumination so controlled that it graze or strike the surface of the document from one side at a very low angle is referred to as an oblique or sidelight examination. Transmitted or transferred light examination is an examination. This kind, the document is viewed with the source of with illumination behind it and the light passing through the paper. Ultraviolet light. Ultraviolet radiation is invisible and occurs in wavelengths just below the visible violet end of the spectrum. These invisible rays react on some substances so that the visible light reflected, a phenomenon known as fluorescence. Infrared examination. Infrared examination of documents employs invisible radiation beyond the red portion of the visible spectrum or rainbow, which is recorded usually on specially sensitized photographic emulsions. Signature. Signature is one's name written by himself on the document as a sign of acknowledgement. Evidential signature. Signature signed at a particular time and place under particular condition while the signer was at particular age using particular implements and a particular reason and purpose for recording his name. Model signature. Model signature is a genuine signature which has been used to prepare an imitated or traced forgery is known as the model. Simulated signature. Simulated signature is a freehand drawing in imitation of model signature. Handwriting. Handwriting is the visible effect of bodily movement which is almost unconscious expression of certain ideas with a script form. Copybook form. Copybook form is the design of letters which are fundamentals to a writing system. This terminology is derived from the old methods of teaching. Handwriting form a copybook which obtained engraved script printed on each page for student to imitate. Standard. We mean those origins are known and can be proven and which can be legally used as example to compare with other matters in question. Sample. Sample is a selected representative portion of the whole is known as sample. The term follows is closely statistically usage. Exemplars. Specimen of the writing of suspect. Forgery. Forgery is the making or alerting of a written instrument which intend to defraud another person. Also, highly specialized form of disguise. Simple forgery. Simple forgery is the fraudulent writing the signature of another in the natural or disguised writing of the forger without model. Trace forgery. Trace forgery is executed actually by following the outline of a genuine signature to a writing instrument. Such a signature may be produced with the aid of carbon paper by tracing a carbon outline and then covering made with visible coming through the model's signature and predominant document without the model. Freehand imitation. Freehand imitation is the fraudulent signature which acquired truly by a simulation rather than tracing the outline of a genuine simulated forgery. Habit. A writing habit is any repeated elements or details which may serve as individualized writing. Characteristic. Characteristic is any property or marks which distinguish and in document examination commonly refer to identifying details. Cursive writing. Writing in which the letters are the modal part joined together is cursive. Natural writing. Any specimen writing executed normally without any attempt to control or to identify habits and its quality of execution. Disguised writing. Disguised writing may be deliberated or alter his usual writing habits in hope finding his identity. Movement. Movement. It embraces all the factors which are related to the motion of writing specimen skill, speed, rhythm, and the like. Speed of writing. Writing speed cannot be measured precisely from the finished handwriting, but it can be interpreted in borrowed terms as slow, moderate, or rapid. Pen leaf. Pen leaf is an interruption in a stroke by removing the writing instrument from the paper. Pen stop. As distinguished from the pen leaf, it is a temporary cessation of the movement of the pen to change direction of movement or stroke. Pen emphasis. The above intermittently holding the pen against the paper surface with intense pressure. Pen pressure. Pen pressure is the average force with which the pen contacts the paper. It deals usual to average force involved its writing rather than the periodic increases. Patching. Patching is retouring or going back over a defective portion of writing stroke. Retouching. Writing which patching are used synonymously. Rhythm. Rhythm is the element of writing movement which is marked by a regular or periodic recurrence. Shading. It is the element of the ink stroke due to added pressure on a flexible pen or the use of stub pen. Slant. Slant is the angle of alienation of the axis relative to baseline. Tremor is a writing weakness portrayed by irregular annually strokes. Baseline. It is the ruler or imaginary line upon which a writing rests. Quality. Quality, it's a distinct, peculiar character. Line quality. Line quality is the visible record of the written stroke of the basic movement and manner of holding the writing instrument. It is derived from the freedom of movement. Shading or pen position. Alignment defect. Alignment defect include characteristic include characteristic include characteristic include characteristic include characteristic which write inappropriately in the following respects: twisted letter, horizontal malalignment, and a character of its feet. And then, character in a connection with typewriting identification, the term is used to include the letters, symbols, numerals, or points of pronunciation. Clog with use the typefaces become filled with blank dirt and ink, particularly in closed letters such as O, E, P, and G. Defects: its individualization and identification. Horizontal malalignment is an alignment defect in which the character prints to the right after text of its proper position.